Now let's get back to what we were saying here. Network marketing. All right, this is how it works. This is how it works. Network marketing. If you're right now in business and you're marketing a product, or if you work for a company and they're marketing a product, you have the ability to build a business, basically build a business within a business. They're going to supply the product. They're going to supply you with the training. They're going to supply you with a back office, which is a virtual office. They're going to supply you with the compensation structured plan. They're going to supply you with your own secretary, your own customer service department, your own payroll department. All that's going to be taken care of. Your only one job is to create distribution for that particular company. Okay. Now, and then they're going to pay you a fortune. If you sell it by yourself, then they're going to pay you some money. But if you have the ability and the wherewithal to build a team, then you can amass a fortune and really build wealth. Now, how can you build wealth with a network marketing company? Here's why. Here's how. What are you going to do? This is going to be you starting your organization right here. Okay. You're going to start your organization right here. And what you have the ability to do is you have the ability, this is just like a real estate agent. Okay, let's talk about real estate agents. Let's talk about brokers and real quick. So anytime you have a broker or a real estate agent who's in charge of a real estate office, they're going to go out and hire other agents. Okay, they're going to have agents that work inside that office. Okay. The great thing about being a broker is that their commission structure says that, hey, if I sell a house, I'm going to make, and I'm just using these numbers, they make a whole lot more than that for all you villagers watching this. A broker is going to make $1,000 per house sold. Okay, they're going to sell a house. But let's say that the agent, when he makes a sale, let's say the agent makes $500. Let's say the agent makes $500. So bam, here's the broker. The broker makes 1,000 every time he sell a home. He's on. Let's say he's on a higher contract, okay. And then the agents, they all make $500 every time they sell a home, okay. Now, but let's say but as a broker, you're going to train these people. You're going to get these people up and running. You're going to show them how to run a business. You're going to show them how to run an office, how to generate leads, and just how to list, how to sell property. You're going to teach them all of that. But as a broker, what you're going to get is you're going to get what we call an override. It's called a residual. It's called a royalty, not a residual. It's called an override. It's called a royalty. It's called, I forgot what we call it, an equity share. It's called many different things, and this goes on in the real estate industry. Now, they're going to get a commission, an override commission. Let's say the difference. Okay, so every time an agent sells a home, the broker is going to get 50. Let's say the broker gets a percentage of that commission. Let's say in this case they get 50%. Okay, so that means every time this agent sells a home, the broker gets 500. Every time this agent sells a home, the broker gets 500. Every time this agent sells a home, the broker gets 500. Every time this agent sells a home, the broker gets 500. Every time this agent sells a home, the broker gets 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 times 500. Okay, so that's $2,500 that broker's going to get, in addition to the $1,000 that the broker gets for selling their own house. Okay, so that's more. That broker's going to receive more in equity share or overrides than he did if he had sold a home. Okay, so basically now let's say this broker decided to take a 3-week vacation, but his agents are still out there working. Okay, so the agents are out there working, they're busting the hump, and they're making sales. The broker's going to be doing what? Receiving checks. Now, if you say, I don't want to be involved in that, that seems like that's a scam. You sound like a fool. I should smack you. If I wasn't, if I wasn't sitting here, I would come over to your house, drive over there, and smack you for saying something so stupid. That's genius. Okay, you would just make sure that you just make sure you're the daggone broker, right? Because if I put you there, you want to be the one making that money. Of course, you got a problem if you down here, you ain't making nothing. But if you was in the position of the broker, you'd be happy as a cat on a Friday night on the way to the fish market. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what an asset-based business looks like. Okay, I'm just messing around though. That's what an asset-based business looks like. Network marketing is built in the same fashion. Insurance companies have their agents make money in the same fashion. Financial planners have the ability to make money in the same fashion. It's called overrides. Okay, so now an average person can take money from where they work, get involved in a network marketing company at a below average cost, right? And making a crazy above average income. Let's say they do that every month. That's $3,500 a month, and you only did $1,000 worth of effort. Okay. Or it can even, let's say each of these agents sold 10 houses each. You add a zero to the end of that. You add a zero to the end of that. They each sold 10 houses. That's 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20, 30,000 in overrides, right? And then also 30,000 overrides to the broker. Okay, so you got $31,000 that broker made for the month. All right. If you have a problem with that, again, we don't need to talk. Don't call me. Don't even drive by my house. Don't look me up. You got a problem with that, making 30,000 a month off the efforts of your team, and they have the ability to do the exact same thing. That's how network marketing goes. Now, the problem with real estate agents and brokers is that it's hard for the agents to become a broker. They have to compete. In network marketing, there's no competition. You don't have to compete. We all have the ability to be on the same contract. We all have the ability to be the broker at the top. Okay, we all have an opportunity to be a man at the top if you so choose, to learn the industry. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, that's the difference between asset-based business and liability, a life of liabilities. So this is Andre Simpson. I hope that answers your questions, and we will see you on the other side of money.